Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Los Angeles Angels. Josh Colmenter, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Lifted in the air out to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. It's the Angels nothing, Dodgers coming to bat. This is the Freeway Series, and it's on the show. Here's Justin Upton now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the play, 1 away.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Ready now, Carlos Perez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Digging in, Andrew Heaney, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fly ball out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So striding in, number 9. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long.
Leading off the inning, Dominic Good, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Good.
This one's down to third. Oh, look at Turner to first. Got him.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course he did that too.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In previous meetings against Josh Comenter, he's gone 2 for 5. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Soft liner to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
So stepping in, Lincoln Cheney. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Stepping into the box, number 9. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Austin Barnes.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Barnes is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
55, John Holmaker.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. At the plate, Chris Taylor, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up on to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded. They're up 2-0. Into the box now, number 9. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he's safe.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play, and instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Barnes, and their runners at the corners now.
Austin Barnes.
The 3-0. And there he goes towards second. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. So digging in now, Josh Collmenter. He went down on strikes last time up. Popped up. Gonzalez over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Good time now to check out the Angels' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Justin Turner.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. 2 down. Now a long throw home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
At the plate, number 9. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to... Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Josh Collmenter earns his 5th winner of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The Angels, 1 run.
Just north of downtown L.A., we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Los Angeles attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Left fielder.
Stepping in, number 9. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. We played two full. And we are tied 0-0. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles. Set to start the third inning in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 9. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Upton going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Digging in, Austin Barnes.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Set to deliver on 2-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. A 1 pitch on its way. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Digging in, number 9. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Trout looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him. And when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they can...
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Nobody. Go home.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Now at the plate, number 9. And he's got a shot in history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they shouldn't have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers.
Downtown San Diego and Petco Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Tyson Ross, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Tyson Ross, a big drink of water. Big guy, about 6'7". Unorthodox kind of throwing delivery. Good slider, good sinking action on his fastball. You take a look at him. He doesn't have the greatest mechanics in the world, but I will say this. Sneaky fastball with late life. Good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And if he has command of that hard breaking ball, that hard slider, he could be awfully tough to hit.
Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
For the Dodgers, left fielder.
Now batting, number 9. He turned in a 4-for-4 line in the game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs that up here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit sharply on the ground. Amarista's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how to pot.
Standing in, number 9. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Jose Pirela. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Striding in, number 9. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And right into the shift. Asuaje on the grass, and that's the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Myers, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Myers.
Line drive to left. Uh-oh, he missed it.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle.
Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. Back on it is the left fielder, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Padres leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Next for the Dodgers, number 9. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch on its way. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Pirela ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from it. Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Wood wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. The weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Dinelson Lamet, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Left fielder, number 9.
Stepping up now, number 9. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Pitch is popped up. Castro on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, this team is hoping that Cargo can get back on track as soon as possible. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Heading out towards shallow right. Margot's under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So coming to the plate, Roberto Perez, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 9, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Only into the box, Adolfo Castro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Asuaje. He topped out in his first trip.
Carlos Asuaje.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, number 9. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gomez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Digging in once again, number 9. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Striding into the box, number 9. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Gomez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight. Coming to the plate now, Adolfo Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Castro.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Cut. Nobody.
In now, Greg Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Greg Garcia.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 9 will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Carlos Asuaje.
San Diego down to their final strike. This is line to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way. Hey, a nice win for them all around. And an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kenta Maeda earns his 8th victory of the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Bass. It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get set for afternoon baseball from Petco Park. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. The Dodgers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Matt Strahm is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
At the plate, number 8 comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is code red right here. If they drop this one and get swept 4 games in their home ballpark, you could be sure that there's going to be.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay throw. Throw to third, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they. So striding in, Matt Strahm, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. Our score remains 2-1. Back now with baseball on the show from sunny San Diego. Some of the most beautiful coastline. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 8. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 14 on the season, and the Dodgers move out in front now 4-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake.
Digging in now, Will Myers. He reached on a single in his first try.
Will Myers.
Hosmer stands at second with 2 gone. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres 1. Now at the plate, Jose Pirela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Jose Pirela.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 8, already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Holmenter pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. Oh, and he botches it. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule. Here's Will Myers. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Lifted in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Striding in once again, number 8. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, was able to find the hole.
Justin Turner.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. Runners on the move for second, and he'll step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He's running again. Hit on the ground is short. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. Throw back to second.
The batter, center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now in the box, Freddie Galvis. Career numbers against Baez. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's also driven in 5 runs. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Next up for Los Angeles, number 8, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. Perella is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Los Angeles Dodgers blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Josh Collmenter earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Matt Strahm permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do